If you're a fan of LEGO Castle, you share the frustration that we don't have a full castle theme. Sure, there are the castle sets, but none are under $100. LEGO's business strategy of releasing giant 18+ sets that are meant to be display pieces rather than playsets has garnered much criticism, but 2024 is going to be the year that it really starts to hurt them. LEGO has a serious inability to think from the perspective of a fan. You and I are people with many things going on in our lives, and LEGO is only one of many of those things. We all budget a certain amount of time and money for LEGO, but that budget is basically finite. I can spend $100 on a great LEGO set. I can even spend $500 on Rivendell, a great set but one with a seriously challenging price tag. But what I cannot do, and what I suspect most of us LEGO fans cannot do, is buy multiple $200 to $500 sets each year. Unfortunately, that is what LEGO is about to try to sell us. Here's the lineup for castle or castle-related sets launching in 2024. The Medieval Town Square, a remake of the classic medieval market village, for $230. Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower of Sauron, for $460. Snow White's Cottage, based on the classic Disney movie, for $220. And just a couple of days ago, we got news of the Ideas Dungeons & Dragons set for $360. Now, any one of these sets I would be happy to buy if it were the only one like it. But no way can the average person afford all of these sets all in the same year. If LEGO were to space each one out across a 3 or 4 year time span, fans could probably buy all of them. But as it is, LEGO has created a set lineup that competes against itself. None of these sets will perform as well as they would have if the other 3 weren't on shelves at the same time. This risks sending negative price signals to LEGO, who may in turn make less castle-focused sets. Now, I'm not going to engage in the idea that LEGO secretly wants these products to fail so they can tell castle fans castle sets just don't sell very well, but there are definitely people who will draw that conclusion. Anyways, it's worth pointing out that LEGO will probably suffer a lot because each of these sets is competing against the other. LEGO's basically shooting themselves in the foot here. Most fans will buy 1, maybe 2, but it's unlikely we'll see 100% fan support for any one of these sets. Contrast this to the great success of the Lion Knight's Castle, which when it came out over a year and a half ago had no serious competitors. If you wanted a big castle set, that was the one. Rivendell was still nothing more than a distant rumor, and the Medieval Blacksmith had been on shelves for over a year at that point. LEGO maximized their success with that set because of intelligent business planning. Let's contrast this to the business strategy LEGO pursued in former years. If we download data on the LEGO Castle sets from Brickset, we can see that between 1978 and 2016, LEGO released 218 sets. If we group these sets by year, filter out sets not available in the US, summarize the price and number of sets per year, we can make this visualization. Essentially, we can see that the average price of every castle set within a year has risen over time but has only crossed $50 once. And we should take that data point with a grain of salt, since only one set was released that year, the Kingdom's Joust. When a full lineup of sets is released, we don't see any prices above $50, or any average prices above $50. And when we look at the total price of every set released each year, we see that only 3 years surpass $300. If we average all data, we see that you'd only need about $150 to buy every set that year. This doesn't adjust for inflation, so if we only look at sets produced after the year 2000, we see that you need about $200 to buy a whole year's worth of LEGO Castle sets. Contrast this with the sets we've gotten as of late. The Medieval Blacksmith for $150 to $180, the Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Castle for $100, the Lion Knight's Castle for $400, Rivendell for $500, and the Viking Village for $130. That's not counting any other sets folks may have bought for castle purposes, such as the Tranquil Garden, the Hocus Pocus Ideas set, and a couple of Harry Potter sets that have all been excellent parts packs for castle builders. In short, fans would be spending $300 to $600 a year on LEGO's Castle if they wanted to buy everything produced in a year for the last several years. Another reason the full theme was better is that it provided more options. If you wanted to blow $200 to $300, you could buy the whole theme, but if you wanted to spend more like $80, there would still be an $80 set for you. If you were getting gifts from family, they could spend $20 to $30 on a smaller set that you could still appreciate, and you could space your LEGO acquisition out over time rather than having to pay hundreds of dollars at once. This business strategy is clearly more consumer-friendly, and if I had to guess, it's more lucrative for LEGO as well, because of course when your customers are happy with you, they're more likely to buy your stuff. The good news is that LEGO seems to be headed in this direction. They've definitely had a broad range of prices for LEGO Minecraft, with big and expensive sets being balanced out by small $10 builds. The Ninjago sets have been a consistently broad theme, and right now on LEGO.com they have some awesome sets at pretty good prices. And the new Despicable Me sets, rumored to be released later in 2024, range from $5 to $100, which in my opinion is perfect. LEGO just needs to take this pricing scheme and apply it to Castle. I hope you liked this video. It took a bit longer to make, but it was really fun for me, and I hope it was fun for you. I really just enjoy making YouTube content about stuff I'm interested in as a way to share it with other folks who might be interested as well, and I really appreciate the time you took to watch this. Have a great day.